Even my hand rest, it's gonna start like sinking in there.
Wait, how do you mean it was solid?
Alright, you wanna poke it? Like poke it as hard as you can and your hand will not sink in.
Right.
Now if you just let it rest. Yeah, let me show it to you. If you press against really hard, it's not gonna sink.
It's not going in.
If you like start letting it rest of it, it's gonna start sinking slowly.
Oh my gosh, you're disappearing. Goodbye.
So the harder you do it, the more of it. Here, let me try and get a little chunk here. Here, you see how it just melts? Like if I keep moving this, it's gonna stay in a solid, and if I let it go, it's gonna turn into a liquid.
Huh.
So
pressure
if you try, look,
causes it to turn into a solid.
Solid, yeah. So the more you keep moving around with it, then if you let it stay, it's gonna turn into a liquid. Now, as you can see, the spoon already sunk to the bottom. You see this? If I keep moving this as hard as I can, it's gonna stay like a thing. Now if I let it rest, it becomes a liquid.
Wow.
And I learned this from a dude named Manuel do Mundo, and he is a Portuguese YouTuber who makes really cool DIYs and stuff like that.
Wow.
And I haven't felt like this kind of thing in such a long time. And then you let it rest, and it becomes a liquid.
Oh gosh, look at that. So
this is like a science experiment for kids. Like, the more you press it and you let it rest, it turns into a liquid.
It's funny, it's like the liquid is being held there by your pressure.
Yeah, and then you
as
let
you
it go.
release it, it goes into
like this state of liquid. So no one really knows if it's a liquid or solid, actually.
I see.
It's like quicksand, I guess. Actually, you know what? Quicksand, you can say, because the more you struggle,
the farther down you go.
Yeah, and it starts getting hard, and that's why people can't really get out. But that's when people say don't move too much, because then you're able to gradually... If I keep moving, I can't really get out that fast. Yeah, see? I dig in and then try and move back up. It's a lot easier. Apparently does that, but yeah. Then here's
look, the spoon came out.
If you keep letting the spoon in, and then you let it rest, it's actually gonna start. Look, it's like actually right here, but it's sinking down into the bottom.
Oh.
Because right here it's like a liquid layer, but at the bottom is all of this.
So if I tilt it, if I put it here, if I tilt it a little bit, I can see the spoon.
You can actually see it sinking. Come here, Ching.